Neil, it's been a mixed bag pre-season, but being 1-0 down, turning it round to 2-1, does that show you something about the group of players you've got here?
I think it does, yeah. I mean, it also shows that lads can come off the bench and make a little bit of a difference. I thought we deserved to win the game overall against a very good Man City side. Technically, they're very good and well organised, know what each other's doing. But I thought our lads dug in. We've hit the bar, we've hit the post, we've had balls flash across the goal. Their goal was a fantastic bit of skill, by the way. What a finish that was by the young boy. But we kept going, and that's all you can do. You can just keep going. And I thought we got stronger as the game went on. I said to them at half time, I think we showed Man City a little bit too much respect of their ability in the first half, in the sense that we stood off them a little bit and let them play. When I think if we got on the front foot and pressed them a little bit more, which we did, probably last 25 of the second half, I think we could have got the ball back a little bit more. But when you've got good players you're playing against, you've got to be very careful, otherwise you'll get picked off.
One thing that you've mentioned already in pre-season is maybe scoring goals. You've talked about at the back how well we've been playing. Was it maybe a disappointment today that we maybe did go a goal down, given the amount of chance that we had?
It was, but you don't mind going a goal. Well, you always mind going. You don't mind going down, goal down to a bit of skill like that. We should have cleared the ball, but against teams like this, they work on playing on the break, and you've seen them 2 or 3 times hit us on the break and could have made opportunities. The key thing for us is that we're creating the opportunities. Someone's going to start putting them in the net shortly. We've hit the bar, we've hit the post. The keeper's made a couple of good saves. We've missed balls that flashed across the goal mouth. I just said to the lads in there, we've just got to be a little bit more on the front foot. Maybe get a few more bodies in the box. I think is another few key bits of information that we need to do. But overall, again, another good workout.
Spoke before to Michael Kay, and he said it was pleasing really after going 2-0 up and drawing 2-2 in midweek to then come from behind today. You mentioned already about what you've seen in the lads that you've got, lads that you can bring on, but does it show a desire that they're going to play until the last minute?
It does. I've said all along, this group of players is like every group that we've had here. There's a desire there, there's a hunger to do well. I can see that out on the pitch. There's nobody shaking the responsibilities. And if you've got that effort and you've got that willingness from players, you're halfway there. You can't ask. At the end of the day, I keep saying to everybody who asks me about going in the conference, and all I'll say is we'll be giving our best. We've got a good group of players who will give everything for the shirt of the football club, and you can't ask for more than that.
One more game to go before Barnet away. You against Edgar Davids. Have you got an idea of a side in mind with a week to go?
Got an idea of a side, yeah. Alex is down there as we speak, so we'll come back. We'll sit down probably Monday morning, go through how they played. Hopefully they've got some weaknesses that we can pick up on. It's a difficult start, but we'll go down there. And as I said before, 3 years ago we were playing Evo Stick Division 1 North football. We're now in the conference. First thing we've got to do is go in here and enjoy the ride. I can guarantee my team will not lack anything in effort, and that's all I can ask.
The Turner twins return today. Will there be any more incomings or outgoings before Saturday?
Maybe one more incoming, I think, possibly. And then we've got to take a view going forward of the lads that we've got here. How many are going to play regularly? How many are going to be on the fringes? And how many are not possibly going to play right at this minute? And the ones that aren't going to play right at this minute will probably go out on loan on a monthly basis, just to make sure that they're playing games.
Football League kicked off today. Are you itching to get our season underway?
Not really, no. We've played a lot of friendlies. That's when you've got to start worrying when the season kicks off. Start getting the nerves back and shouting and screaming at referees. Can't lose any more of that. Shouting and screaming at referees because you become under pressure. But looking forward to the challenges. That's, as a manager, I've come from. I've had to work very hard to get to where I am at this moment in time. From Sunday morning football to the conference, and I'm going to enjoy it. But what I'm going to do as well, I'm going to learn, and as I'm going to learn all the time, as I always have done, and the experiences and the ups and the downs, and what you've got to do when you come away from that is make sure you learn to make yourself a better manager, which will hopefully improve your team on the pitch. Must
be very special for you. It's also going to be very special for the fans who've obviously stood by the club. What role can the fans play this season?
They've got to be realistic. It's, as I said before, it's not Evo Stick anymore. It's the real deal, and all I'll say is, as I said before, and I'll keep reiterating, the lads won't lack anything on the field. The supporters, I would expect, like they always have done, you're always going to get, whichever walk of life you're in. Man United will have people heckling them at some stage, so you're always going to get people who will be negative. That's the world we live in. But the fans here, I've always found, they've got right behind the team, home and away. And also I would say, particularly at home, if I had one wish for this season from our home fans, is to make some noise, get behind the team. I know they get behind the team in other ways, but they make this place a little bit of a fortress, because we go away from home. I go back to FC United and Brackley's and places last year, and the noise and the volume and the enthusiasm, is unbelievable. Maybe if I create a lager in each section of the main stand, we might get them singing. But no, that's the only thing I would ask from our supporters. Let's make this place, loud and get behind the players. That's all you can ask, because they'll be giving everything for the club.